start tearing apart.
Alright guys, so first thing we're going to start over here on the driver's side end dash piece here. Needs to come off. There's a couple of T15s behind here that actually hold this panel on. So using our plastic trim tool remover, we're just going to pry off this end cap panel. Body tab's holding it on. It sounds like it's breaking, but it's actually not. On the end of the dash here, there's a couple of T15s. We're just going to remove those guys. And then underneath, just to the left and right of the OBD port, there's actually another two T15s as well. Okay, once you get those out, this guy here will just actually unsnap. So we're going to sit that guy down for right now. Your BCM is actually up under here. We're going to hook up some wires to there shortly. There's some plugs there we're going to be working with. That's the reason for removing this panel. Next we're going to come over here. Now this guy here, there's a 7mm holding this on. Some of these trucks have the push button start. This one is a key start. It's going to look slightly different possibly in some vehicles. I'm going to remove the 7 there. And then using our trim tool remover once again, come in behind here and pop this guy out like so. So just come out of your way. Next thing, we need to go to the passenger side dash. There's actually a panel here. We're going to remove this guy. Same deal, prying outward. And then this guy here I'll actually remove as well. Next, that allows us to get the center console area up and out. So you're going to raise your armrest up. And on the sides here, between the wood grain piece and the leather, you're just going to take your trim tool and pry upwards on both sides. And then from there, as you notice, this guy's loose already. It's just push clips holding us in. Once again, it sounds violent, but they're just clips. We're going to unplug all of this stuff here, get this out of our way. So if you guys are doing a CarPlay upgrade, it's going to require replacing the radio brain that sits behind here. Also, same is true for our nav bypass module and some of the AV modules as well. So we're going to get to the radio brain here in just a second once I get this other plug off. All right. Just going to allow us to get this cup holder out. I'm going to sit it aside. Now, next portion of this. There's two 7mm, one on each side of this bezel piece here. These actually have to come off. So 7mm here and a 7mm over here. All right, we're going to use our trim tool remover one more time. This hat piece will actually unsnap and transfer over to the new pop-up screen. So right in here, work that guy off. And then this chrome piece around the screen actually has to be removed to access the screws holding it in. So this is another tight one as well, starting on both sides. Just kind of pop this out. And just kind of work it up as you go. Once you get it up pretty high, you can grab it up here and pull outward. It'll actually unsnap.
You can then also squeeze that radio out without...
Yeah, if you're doing the bypass module, you can actually see the plug here. Same is true for another CarPlay upgrade. Just we're going to remove it for this particular install. There is a plug here on the back. I'm just going to unplug. I'm actually going to sit this panel out of the way. All right, so from here, we need to remove our air vents. 7mm here, bottom, and the top. And this guy here, there's actually one on the side as well. This will actually just come right out. Same for the other side, top, and to the side. These guys out of the way. Now, I see the 4 screws actually holding the screen in. 7mm once again. Alright, so from here, just pull on that guy and our 4-inch screen comes right out. 2 connectors on the back. CD player is obviously in this vehicle.
Once you remove all the dashboard and remove the head unit screen, there's 2 plugs. This is for the radio cable, and this one is for the power. So once you removed, okay, and this is the CD player. CD player need to keep it in the place, and it comes with a splitter cable. So all you need to do is unplug this plug and plug in, and they're all color coded to gray color. And connect to this canvas box, and this is gonna be the main power for this new Android screen. So plug here, and this light blue is your SIM card, for your SIM card. You don't need to plug it in if you don't use the SIM card. And this pink is for the steering wheel controls. So my Tahoe doesn't have the steering wheel control, so I don't need it. So I unplug this. For this canvas cable, so you need to connect you need to connect this yellow color coded plug, and this is a accessory cable plug. So this is your external microphone. So this CCTV is for your aftermarket camera if your car doesn't have a camera, and CCD 12 volts is your aftermarket camera power supply. Okay, so once you connect this two, then you don't need to connect any on the back of your tailgate. You don't need to connect to the power supply for your reverse lights. And this brown cable plug is your USB. There's 2 USB port. So that's it. Okay. And also these 2 connect together. They also color coded to gray. This is your AC controller. Once you connect this, your Android screen will read all the AC control panel information and display on your new screen. Let me put them together, and you will have a better idea. Also, those 2 plugs is your 4G antennas. If you don't use 4G, if you don't use this 4G SIM card, you don't need to connect to the antenna. And, this is your factory screen, factory system video signal plug, and also this one is your Android screen, GPS antenna. So you plug here. So this antenna, usually I just run to the corner, just under the windshield, and run the cable from the lanyard to the bottom here, run through here. Okay. There's some updates. Put the GPS antenna over, run the wire through here, under the globe box, and here. Okay. That's your GPS antenna. So I'm gonna drill a hole, put 2 USB cable here, and run on the side. That's the brown plug here. Okay. And this is the factory radio signal cable, and this is the factory power cable. That's for your main screen. That's you unplug from your factory screen. Also, I have a AC control panel plug. You unplug from your AC panel and plug to this the harnesses. They all plug and play. Don't cut any wires. Okay.